folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Earlier in the season, it was Toronto coming away with the loss in this matchup against Miami.
You know, you can point to their shooting percentage in the low 30s, guys, if you're looking for the reason that game didn't go their way.
Yeah, I think it's almost impossible to win a game when you're posting a number like that, Steve. I mean, it's just not going to happen.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the Heat, Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade combine at guard. Nick Roberts at the 4. Hit Bosch at center. And it's Dang in at the small forward. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Wade a screen on Lowry. 6 to shoot. Cole dishes to Wade. Wade left side. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot.
You know, for Dwayne Wade, he's an athlete who's grown accustomed to having his personal life and his public life intersect. He's found a way to turn that into a positive. Selling the rights to a sitcom based on his experiences as a player and a parent.
And it's sent back by Bosch. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Cole. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Dang kicks to Cole. Bosch, that's the pick for Wade. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Now, here is Lowry. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to San Antonio. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Here's Cole, averaging 6 points per contest. And it's good.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against Brooklyn.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive. Equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts.
Raptors on defense. Couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Here's Lowry, following the score by Luol Deng. Johnson with a screen on Wade. Here's Fry, goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Fry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
They set the pick. A drive by Wade. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, if you remember early in Eric Spoelstra's head coaching career, his new and big three were assembled. There were some people questioning Spoelstra's command, maybe even within the team. Those questions are long gone. He has become an excellent head coach. Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Dang. And they're unable to get the time basket there. And Coach Spoelstra, known for his work ethic and attention to detail. He's playing.
No question about it, Kevin. Got to start as video coordinator back when everything ran on VHS, so you know he had to do an awful lot of work. And he's worked his way up slowly, but surely he's grown as a system with his mentors. Now he's really, I think, one of the best head coaches in the game without question.
He's visited college football facilities, NFL camps.
You can see evidence of that.
Raptors leading by 3. Lowry gets a screen from Fry. And it's Lowry penetrating Johnson. And it's Wade with the rebound. Well, he has gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's the screen. Back to Dang. Bosh has the bit for Dang. Pass to Wade. 6 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Lowry passes to Fry. Johnson left side. Feeds to Ross. So the wing on the left. Three-pointer, Lowry. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Bosh, a screen on Lowry. Cole versus the box. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Raptors leading by 3. Lowry kicks to Ross. And that one is stuck right through.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wade passes to Cole. Wade a screen on Lowry. Shoots off the screen, and he gets it to go.
Those are what we call confidence building blocks.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip.
Well, hockey rules supreme here in Canada, but you got to respect these diehard Raptor fans. Even through the losing years, they've shown their support.
The Heat trailed by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And it's Wade penetrating. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He's missing a lot of shots out here offensively. He just has not been able to produce in this quarter.
Johnson kicks to Ross. The dish out to Lowry. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Bosh. Cole, the pass to Day. Heat moving the ball around. The 10-footer. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist from Cole. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Johnson the screen. Lowry dishes to Johnson. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And he overshot that one, missing.
Glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
Now here's Wade. He picked up 18 points in the last 20 against Brooklyn.
Talk about his scoring, Kevin. The defense trying to pressure him. I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit. That's how he got himself to the free throw line.
Here's Lowry. He feeds it to Fry. He kicks to DeRozan. High inside. Nick Roberts there. Pocket 6. And DeRozan. Here we go. They'll get another chance. Back to Johnson. He dishes it to DeRozan. Get the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 3. Changes here for the Raptors. Black Hole comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's DeRozan in for Chris Copeland. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. Josh McRoberts comes in for Luol Deng. He's in at center. Jonas Valanciunas is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Williams. And it's Vasquez in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He hits the 2nd from the line. Teams that have heated up offensively in the season's second half.
Kevin, the writing is on the wall, and it's time to get serious. This team has been putting up big numbers. Nothing can give a team focus like the realization at the end of the season is fast approaching.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, as you know, Dwayne Wade has one of the best pump fakes in the NBA. He'll tell you he picked it up from Sam Cassell. Of course, you remember Sam was playing in Milwaukee when Wade was at Marquette in the same town. Wade knows how hard it is to deal with pump fakes. I fight too, not as much, but guys get me. I get mad every time because I'm like, that's my Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he? Thank you, Doris. Here's Napier, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Good, nice play there from Napier. Napier's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
DeRozan with it. And Granger picks him up defensively. DeRozan gets a screen from Flock. DeRozan against Granger, and it's DeRozan missing.
Well, last year his coach Eric Spoelstra made the claim that Bosch has transitioned into being an elite defender. He might have a point with the way Bosch has grown. Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Some changes for Toronto. Amir Johnson's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Boss comes in for Vasquez. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Williams. Wade, he's checked in for the Heat. Norris Cole comes in for Napier. Now here's DeRozan. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio. That's good. DeRozan's got 8 points. And defensively, Chris Bosh, Clark,
Yeah, you're right, Kevin, but you really don't go up against too many of those kinds of guys these days. Bosch does a good job of blocking shots without foul. He knows how to transcend it.
He had a nice open look right there. Granger's got his second bucket of the night.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
There's 1:17 left from the first half of the game. The drive by Lowry. A Van Aiden on the way. Lowry's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And Cole kicks to Wade. Elbow shot is on the way. That's good. Wade's got 6 points.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Outside Lowry. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's Cole, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. For the 3, and Bosh gets it to go on the assist by Wade. He has 5.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Yeah, they're really starting to put it together offensively, looking to build on this lead.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 7. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Ross against Granger. Shot clock at 6. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from DeRozan.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half.
All right, guys. I want to go over some things before.
This is what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
What a tremendous game for DeRozan. He's got 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the 3-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Here's Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. Mike Roberts at the 4 with Bosh at center. Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade come combining guard. And it's Dang in at the small forward spot. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Raptors trailed by 4.
Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, have been a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story for them. And just a huge draw around the NBA.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Wade, a screen on Lowry. And Cole kicks to Dang. Pass to Cole. Good ball movement here by Miami. Wade has the open look. And there's another one for the Heat.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts. In a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league ranking. 6th in assists. And they kept the lid on opposing teams' overall offense as well. They're in the top 10 in opponent scoring.
This is a team, Clark, when you talk about the shot blocking, it's a team that really has become a defensive-minded group. They rotate well, they cover up for one another, and when somebody does get to the rim, it seems like they've got a lot of guys coming over from the weak side to protect the rim.
Here's Dang after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Bosh, that's the pick for Dang. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. You look at Fromm, a great player, 2nd in the league. And of course, Amir Johnson, also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league.
Well, the offensive efficiency the past month for both these guys is just off the charts. I mean, they are playing with so much confidence.
And here are the Heat now, following the miss by DeRozan. Nick Roberts dishes to Wade. Right side Dang. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Raptors trailed by 6. Down low. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
And now look at Terrence Ross, some numbers on him. His last 10 games, he's right around 9 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And when you take his overall contributions on the whole, he's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And Steve, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Kicks it to DeRozan. DeRozan gets a screen from front. Back to Lowry. 11 feet away. Shot misses. And the Heat going the other way now. And Cole kicks to Wade. Bosh against Bosh. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Toronto trailing. Lowry passes to front. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Look at the Heat. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And of course, the Toronto Raptors. They find themselves in 6th place.
Looking at Toronto, they've just about finished the season and are sitting about in the middle of the playoff pack. And not sure how they feel about that at this point.
And the question will be, can they break from the pack and really peak at the right time? I mean, what you accomplish in the playoffs can really define a team's season.
Miami with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Lou Williams at 6'1", about 175 pounds, a scoring guard in the point guard's body. He's best playing off the ball offensively, guarding the point guard defensively, so you often see him cross-match with opponents.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Now they've taken it up another notch, Clark, looking very confident out there.
Now here's Williams, averaging 8 points a game. Williams a screen on Dang. Here's Ross. Almost, but it rolls out. And you mentioned Lou Williams, a scoring guard, but his scoring rate, Clark, down over the last couple of seasons.
And, you know, his turnover rate has typically been excellent, but that's increased by almost double as his scoring numbers have gone down. But some of that is due to him coming off of that knee injury. It usually takes a couple of seasons, Kevin. When you tear that ACL, you get back after one. But it's not until year 2 that you begin to regain your old form. Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender. Touch was poor.
And now here comes Dang, leading the break. Chalmers against Williams. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Heat with some changes. Danny Granger, he's checked in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Napier in for Dwayne Wade. Ross gets a screen from front. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Terrence Ross, I think, has a chance to be an elite 3-and-D player at the NBA level. Three-point shooting and defense for the uninitiated. Tremendous athleticism and a beautiful stroke make him an entertaining player to watch.
Here's Napier, averaging 9 points per contest. And Chalmers kicks to Napier. Now, here's Chalmers. Guarded closer. 5 on the clock. Here's Granger. Toronto grabs the miss. Price got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Terrence Ross can make some highlights. Steve around the rim.
Yeah, so athletic. You'd like to see him get to the line a bit more. I think he has a tendency to settle. But, as he is, pretty efficient scorer.
Now here's Dang. He's got 10. 3-pointer. Granger. Again, the miss by Granger. Vasquez dishes to front. And here's Vasquez. Bryant so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Ross for 3. Goes back up. Bryant banked in off the glass. Bryant got 9.
It's a great play under the boards for him. And, you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, and they're there for him game in, game out.
Here's Napier. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out on the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now here's Williams. Now Valanciunas. Outside Williams. From 13, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. Whoops, there's the 20.
That's it.
Clock violation. So there's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Napier. Pass to Granger. Dang with the screen for Granger. That's good. Granger's got 7 points. Now here's DeRozan. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at the farm assist of the game.
Well, tremendous point guard play, but that's nothing new coming from him. This is what you expect. Gorgeous feed there.
Fry in at center. Ari out there with Vasquez. And it's DeRozan. And it's Johnson in at the first. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Fry passes to Johnson. Vasquez with it. Wade picks him up. Lowry with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. The feet to Vasquez. Vasquez gets a screen from front. And there's the call on Buck. That's his 3rd foul of the game. it to Wade. Here's Granger. He's again. And the nice bucket inside from Bosch. Bosch has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat. Toronto then gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Outside Lowry. And here's Vasquez. Fry passes to Johnson. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Raptors. Heat shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And Cole kicks to Wade. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. It's DeRozan with the drive. And stolen by Granger. Wade dishes to Granger. A jump up, and it's good off the back rim and in. And the Heat lead by 12. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
And it's DeRozan missing.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Cole, the pass to Wade. Granger outside. And McRoberts kicks to Granger. Shot clock at 5. Granger left side. Again, the miss by Granger. Raptors trailed by 12. Lowry has a screen from Fry. And it's Lowry penetrating. Now Fry. Ross kicks to DeRozan. Hands it from downtown. DeRozan's got it back down to within single digits for the Raptors.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today, just as hot as he was last time out.
And Cole kicks to Wade. Bosch is screen on DeRozan. Wade dishes to Granger. And fouled hard that time. No get to the line and shoot two.
Well, Danny Granger is fine. 25-point scorer, all-star. Knee troubles inspired.
And Miami making a change.
There he is. Hey, how are things back home?
Same as they ever were.
All right.
Listen, when are you gonna come over to the house and have dinner? You know, Jeannie thinks I haven't invited you yet.
All right. Listen, tell her as soon as things slow down for me. So probably in the off season, okay?
All right, sounds like a plan. Now listen, you stay focused out there. Make your old ball coach proud.
All right. Yes, sir, I will, okay?
All right.
All right.
Just because